What's up, my fellow comic book readers? Guys, happy free comic book day. We got a decent amount of free comics, and we got a bunch of stuff on sale. I was kind of prepared. I saved up money for this, but I wasn't expecting to spend as much money as I did. I wasn't expecting to get as much free shit as I did. I fucking love this day. But before we get into the free stuff, let's talk about the trades that I got. All right, we're gonna start off with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I keep hearing everybody talk about this, and I was like, you know what? Everything's 20% off. Let me snag that. The Nice House on the Lake. I've read the first two issues. I have issue number 4, but I couldn't find 3 and 5 or 6 for a cheap price. Like, everybody wanted face value. So I was like, fuck it, let's buy the trade. So I got this, volume 1. I think there's only one volume. And then this bad boy, my LCS told me they would sell it to me for $75 because it's $100. Yeah, it's $100. They told me they'd sell it to me for $75, but today everything was 35% off. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and, I was gonna get it for $75, but like $65 today. So now I have hardcover Omnibus Volume 1, and I have Volume 2, which I only paid $55 for, thinking it was Volume 1, but I got 1 and 2 now. Now I think I just need 3, but I have The Boys. I can finally start reading The Boys. And that is, let me make sure I'm not leaving anything in here, because we did get a bunch of stickers I'm going to show y'all. Here, we'll go over the stickers now. So my wife, and I'll tag her in it, she's a huge fan of cherry blossoms. I proposed to her at the Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C., under a cherry blossom tree. So she loves them. We got Totoro and an ice cream cone with sprites. I thought that was awesome. My son got this one. I'm not sure the significance of it, but he chose that. And then we got Calcifer cooking up some bacon and eggs, which is dope. And then these are my favorite stickers, and I have one on my car. Amanda has one on her car, and then we got like 2 or 3 on the fridge. But they had some new ones today that I thought were awesome, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate them. But we got Greedo in a Speedo. We got the Friendly Neighborhood Spider Yams. We got BBL. And then The Last of Butts. And those are stickers. I love those. I can't wait to put those on whatever we're going to put them on. And then we got one per person, but we got free packs of Critical Role Heroes of Exandria. And then we also, which I gave those to my son because he's a Magic fiend, but we got 3 Magic packs for free. So, fucking dope. But now let's get into the singles. And I have some singles in here that I paid for, and I have some freebies. Obviously, you'll know the difference. All right, but we got from Omnibus, we got Fort Psycho. Not really sure what this is going to be about, but it looked fun on the cover. We got Minotaur, the Ignition Press Free Comic Book Day, which was on my pull list for this week because I didn't know it was a free comic book day because I guess I just wasn't paying attention, but keeping up with everything Ignition Press. We got Lock and Key, which I didn't know was coming out. I think this is just issue 1. Yeah, it's issue 1 of Lock and Key. We got Zuthal of Dusk, the Sumerian, for Free Comic Book Day. I picked up Conan, Tides of the Tyrant King, and then the guy was like, hey, take this one, because you can only get 5 a person. But he was like, hey, take this one for free, because if you like this, you're going to like this, and I want to make sure you get both of them. Fucking dope, dude. That's why I love Memory Lane comics and what they're about, dude. They're all about, like, making sure people are getting their money's worth, and these are free, but I mean, you know what I mean. Next up, we got Fangoria. I've never read anything Fangoria, but it had Feral in here, so can't go wrong with it. Next up, and this one isn't for me, actually, so May, if you're seeing this, Amanda picked this up for you. Amanda's best friend is a huge Stitch fan. And then I got Marvel vs. She-Hulk. It's a trade, or maybe an individual story, whatever. Yeah, but we got this for free. They had a little trivia game there, and they asked me, I can't remember the fucking question. Anyways, they asked me what villain is an albino African American, and his name is, and they said his name without giving his villain name, and they were like, what's his villain name? And I could not remember it. Answer the question, and we'll see if I'll probably just give you a high five. But yeah, so he kept giving me hints and hints and hints and hints, and then finally he pretty much just like, he didn't give me the answer, but he gave me a hint that stuck after like 4 or 5 hints later. And I was like, God, I feel stupid for not knowing that. But yeah, I got this for free. Next up, we got Nocturia. Noctera. I said Nocturia. Jesus, criminy. Noctera. This was in the mature pile, so I don't know this about. Excited to read it. We got the Department of Truth, which I've heard nothing but fucking phenomenal things about, so I'm excited that I got a free issue 1 of it. Same thing, Paper Girls. Got issue 1 of Paper Girls. Never read it before, so I'm excited to jump into it. Next up, we got Decidium. I don't know anything about it, but Decidium. I got another Fort Psycho. That's when you go with 3 people, if you don't have 15 books that y'all want, sometimes there's some overlap, and that's what happened. I didn't even see this, but the British are coming. I'm guessing it's the history story. My son wanted it. My son's 18, so I keep saying son, but I don't want you guys to think he's like 6. But he asked this, The Last Kids on Earth. So I guess we're gonna see what that's about. We got The Aliens, issue number 1. Never read that. And then let's see. We got Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Batman Lego, which I really wanted because damn, he changed his name. I literally said this in yesterday's video too. I can't remember what he changed his name to, but damn, recommended this. And then we got the Avengers Armageddon. And then the only book that I had to have, from New Comic Book Day, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I had to have this to the point where I talked to my LCS. Jake, the owner of the LCS, he was like, I got you. And this was in my pool box today. So, fuck yeah. And then two singles that I paid for because I missed them. We got Nectar 1 and Nectar 2. So, I'm excited to jump into these. And, yeah, guys, that's what I got for Free Comic Book Day. I hope y'all's Free Comic Book Day was just as exciting as mine was. We also got super lucky. We stood outside and it was, like, overcast the whole time. And as soon as we got under cover, rainfall, dude. It was, like, literally within 10 seconds of us stepping under the cover, it started raining, and we just got super lucky. So I'm going to open these cards, but if you want to get out of here, I understand. But if you're interested in these cards, stay tuned. All right, so the first pack of Critical Role Heroes of Exandria. Oh, I think I have some cards that have the same backing as this, so that's cool. We got the Peaceful Rebuke, Hunter's Arrow, Bang Bang, Tarot Reading, Pepper Box Fire. I don't know what any of these are for, to be honest with you guys. Powering the Blight Staff. Oh, that card looks cool. Lady Kima of Vord. Guessing that's like a full art rare. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a holo. Violent Animus Shot. That's a pretty cool card. And then we got Unsavory Morsel. Vox Machina, which is the name of an anime I gotta watch. And then Break the Spell. So that's pack number 1. Pack number 2. We got Quick Draw Arrow, Magic Boost, Revive Alley, Exploring Iman, Found Family, Healing Spell, Essex Thelis Expert Dunamancer. That's another cool looking card. Oh, maybe these are like the character card. I don't know how to play this game yet, so I might look it up, might not. We'll see how it goes. And then this one's hollow. Collateral Damage. Flurry of Bows. Tinker Shot. Oh, that one's a cool looking one. A Day of Relaxing. And finally, pack 3. If you're still here, I hope you're getting the cards you want in these. Merciless Lead. Shikasti, that's a cool looking card. That's another cool looking card. Sean Gilmore. Biting Dagger. Stoic Enmity. Combat Evaluation. Puma Soul Magical Proprietor. Has a lot of health on that card. Ooh, that's a cool rare. Aerial Goblin Bolt. The hollow, I don't know if it's rare. A UR, ultra rare. I like the panel art. Spirit Weapon Whirl. I also don't think I got any duplicates, which is also pretty cool. Warding Sigil. And is the last one going to be a duplicate just to prove me wrong? Infiltrating Zoras. So those are the 3 cards I got, man. But again, if y'all rock with me the whole time, man, I appreciate you. And I hope you had a great free comic book day.